Hello and welcome to Food Slide. This is your chef Samad Pant, and I know it's been quite some time that I did not come out with a video, but here I am today, and I am in front of you with a very important topic. As you know, you guys are going to hit your exams very soon now. So, what are the questions that are being asked in a Viva? This video is dedicated especially to first year students because they would be facing the examinations for the very first time. So first day is all about basics, students. Uh, starting from the kitchen hygiene to chef's personal hygiene, do and don'ts in the kitchen. Then we have different kind of vegetable cuts, stock, soup, sauce, eggs, and whatnot. So what are the questions that could be asked by examiner to you? So something. If you start by kitchen hygiene, so what should you do? What should be a personal hygiene a chef should follow? So if you're a male, you should trim your nails. You should be clean shaved. You should have short hairs. You should always wear a chef cap. Whenever you enter kitchen, you should wash your hands before starting to work. You should wash your working area. You should clean your kitchen table, and that is how you should start your work in the kitchen. A chef should always wash whatever he is going to use, whatever vegetables, fruits, meats, etc. is going to use for that day's practical or for that day's cooking. It has to be washed. और क्या सवाल पूछ सकते हैं? I will be talking a little bit in Hindi also because a lot of students ask me to talk in Hindi. और क्या बात कर सकते हैं? और क्या पूछ सकता है आपसे आपका एग्जामिनर? वो आपसे पूछ सकता है स्टार्टिंग फ्रॉम स्टॉक. स्टॉक का फ्रेंच नेम क्या होता है? सो द फ्रेंच नेम फॉर स्टॉक इज फॉन्ड. ओके, फॉन्ड इज व्हाट वी कॉल फ्रेंच इन स्टॉक्स इन फ्रेंच. स्टॉक बनाने का क्या तरीका है? व्हाट आर द इम्पोर्टेंट थिंग्स यू नीड टू मेक स्टॉक? So you need basically four things. You need water, you need bukegani. Now what is a bukegani? Bukegani is a bundle of herbs which comprise of bay leaf, parsley, thyme, peppercorn. Then you need mirpua. What is mirpua? Mirpua is a combination of aromatic vegetables which are your carrots, celery and onion. The ratio of mirpua is you have 2:1:1. 2 parts of onion, 1 parts of celery, 1 parts of carrots. And then you need water. He can ask you about what is the cooking time for chicken stock. So it is generally 2 to 3 hours. Cooking time for beef stock is 6 hours. Cooking time for lamb stocks is 4 hours. So cooking time जो होता है ना बच्चों स्टॉक में, वो डिपेंड करता है आपकी बोन में डेंसिटी कितनी है, कितना ज़्यादा टाइम लगेगा उसमें से फ्लेवर्स को एक्सट्रैक्ट करने में. सो इफ इट इज़ अ वीकर बोन इट विल टेक लेसर टाइम. इट इज़ अ स्ट्रॉन्ग बोन लाइक बीफ, द टाइम वुड बी लिटिल ऑन अ हायर साइड. He can ask you what is the French name for chicken stock, what is the French name for beef stock. Chicken stock is fond de volaille, beef stock is fond de estofade. What is the name for fish stock? It is fume. And vegetable stock को क्या बोलते हैं? Fond de legume. Okay, so this is what he can ask you in stock. And then he can ask you about sauce. What is a sauce? What are the roux-based sauce? What are the egg-based sauce? So before he asks you this, he may ask you roux. What is a roux? So roux क्या होता है बच्चों? roux होता है equal amount of butter and flour which has been cooked together. roux हमारी होती है 3 तरह का. जितना ज़्यादा आप roux को पकाओगे, flour का रंग चेंज होता रहेगा. अगर आप roux को कम पकाओगे, say for 2 to 3 minutes, it would be called as white roux, जिसकी स्ट्रेंथनिंग पावर सबसे ज़्यादा होती है. अगर उसको आप 3 से 4 मिनट के बीच में पकाओगे तो इट वुड बी नोन एज अ ब्लॉन्ड रू. स्ट्रेंथनिंग पावर वाइट रू से थोड़ा कम हो जाती है. उसको और पकाओगे फॉर 4 to 6 minutes, it will the color of the flour will change into brown. It will be also known as brown roux, जिसकी स्ट्रेंथनिंग पावर बहुत कम होती है. Now why do we need these different kinds of roux? We need these different kinds of roux to make different kinds of sauce. Because if you want to make, अगर आपको बनाना है ब्राउन सॉस तो आप उसमें वाइट रू यूज़ नहीं कर सकते. अगर आपको बनाना है वाइट सॉस तो उसमें आप ब्राउन रू यूज़ नहीं कर सकते हो. इसी तरह से हमें चाहिए होती है डिफरेंट रूज के लिए डिफरेंट काइंड्स ऑफ different sauce to different kinds of roux. So talking about sauce again, so there are two types of categories which are sauce divided into roux base and egg base. Under egg base comes mayonnaise and hollandaise. These are two sauce which comes under the egg base. And under the roux base come four sauce, which is your white sauce or bechamel sauce, velouté and tomato sauce, and espagnole sauce or brown sauce. So these are the four sauces. I would request you to read in thorough about these six mother sauces. Then comes your soups. He can ask you some names of international soup. For example, Italy ka soup batao, minestrone. So this different kinds of countries he can ask you. For Spain, you can have gazpacho. So different kinds of soups he can ask you for your international soups. Then you have thin soups. Category पूछ सकता है soups की कितनी category होती है. तो you should know that soups have thin soups, thick soups, cold soups, and international soups. Under thick soups, we have 5 categories, and each category का एक thickening agent होता है. For example, cream soups में हम लोग bechamel sauce डालते हैं. Then veloutés में हम लोग velouté sauce डालते हैं. Then puree में हम लोग उसको सबको प्यूरे कर लेते हैं. Then chowders में हम लोग potatoes डालते हैं. And then we have bisque जिसमें कि rice flour डालते हैं for thickening agent. इस तरह से thin soups कौन से होते हैं? Passed and unpassed. Passed के examples क्या हैं? Unpassed के examples क्या हैं? Cold soups क्या होते हैं? International soups क्या होते हैं? So ये हो गया आपका soup, sauce and stock. What else he can ask you is about vegetable cuts. What are the different kinds of vegetable cuts? He may ask you name a few vegetable cuts. So आपको बताना पड़ेगा क्या क्या होते हैं. For example, juliennes, bâtonnets, macédoines, brunoise. ये आपको सब नाम याद रखने पड़ेंगे. There are a lot of different kinds of vegetable cuts. Then first time आपको पढ़ा जाता है methods of cooking. Method of cooking में आपसे सवाल आ सकता है. For example, blanching और poaching में difference बताइए. For example, steaming और boiling में difference बताइए. So, but the thing is, one thing is for sure is the examiner is going to stick on the basics. So you have to, really sharpen up your basics. And this is a time where you know what the examiner can ask, because as you advance further in your classes, your subjects, your knowledge would increase. अभी आपको पता है कि वो basics ही पूछेगा, तो आपको basic अच्छे से करके जाओगे तो आपका एग्जाम अच्छा आएगा. I wish you all the very best for exams. Do well, guys.